She looked at me like I was just anyone, like I didn't matter at all. She smiled at others, laughed with them. I stood there just watching, feeling invisible. I wondered what made them special. Why not me? I didn't want her to love me yet. I just wanted her to see me, really see me. That moment changed everything. I told myself, I'm going to make her notice. Not by pretending, not by chasing, but by becoming someone worth seeing. So I took the first step. Would she ever feel the same? Every day I saw her. Same spot, same time. She walked by with a light step, earbuds in, head high. I stood with my hands in my pockets, just watching. She never noticed. I was a part of the background. That kind of silence can make your heart feel small. I didn't want to stay that way. One day, I smiled at her. Just a small smile. She didn't see it, but it was a start. I knew that change doesn't happen fast, but I was ready to try. Could this be the beginning? I stood in front of the mirror and looked at myself. Not in a sad way, just honest. Do I like what I see? I asked. I didn't want to change for anyone, but I wanted to be proud of me. So I cleaned up. A fresh haircut, neat shoes, clothes that fit right. I stood taller, brushed my teeth more, smiled at myself. Not for her, at least not only for her. Because feeling good inside shows on the outside. The next day, I caught her glancing at me once, just once. But it meant something. Was I becoming visible? I found out she liked quiet places like the library. I started going too. Not to stalk, but to understand. I brought a book, sat a few tables away, just read, just breathed the same air. She noticed me there. Our eyes met once. I didn't look away. I nodded. She smiled. That was it. No big moment, just a small shift. I was no longer invisible. I wasn't pushing, I was just there, calm and natural. I wondered if being around her space would help her let me in. Could closeness come without words? The first hi was the hardest. My throat felt dry, my hands were cold, but I said it anyway. Hey. She looked up and replied, hi, then walked away. That was all. But inside, my chest lit up. I did it. The next day I said, nice day, huh? She smiled and nodded. Slowly, small words grew into little chats. I kept them short, light, easy, no pressure, no weirdness. I let her feel free. She started smiling first sometimes. Each hello felt like a tiny win. Could small steps lead to something big? She wore a keychain with a guitar. I asked her, you play? She lit up, told me about her songs, her favorite bands. I listened, not because I had to, but because I really wanted to know her world. I asked more. What song means the most to you? She told me. I remembered. I even looked up the lyrics. Later, I hummed it as we passed each other. She heard. She smiled. She knew I paid attention. When someone feels seen, they open up. Was she opening up to me now? I didn't ask for her number. I didn't try to sit next to her every day. I gave her space. I stayed close, but not too close. Some days, I didn't speak, just a smile. Some days, we shared a small laugh. It was all slow, but it felt real. I saw her ease up around me. She wasn't guarded. She seemed comfortable. I think she felt safe. That mattered more than any fancy move or big plan. I was building something that could last. Is slow actually the fastest way to love? One day, she looked tired. I told a dumb joke about my burnt toast. She laughed so hard she had to cover her face. That laugh changed everything. I saw something new in her eyes, like she wanted me around. From then on, I made her laugh often. Silly things, funny stories. It wasn't about being a comedian. It was about making her feel good when I was near. Laughter is a secret door to the heart. When someone makes you laugh, you remember them. Could joy be the key to love? I asked about her favorite food. Her weekend plans. Not too much. Just enough to show I cared. I didn't try to know everything. I gave her space to share when she wanted. She started asking about me too. What do you do when you're not reading? She asked once. I smiled. She was curious too. I think she liked that I wasn't rushing or trying too hard, just being real, being gentle. People open up when they don't feel chased. Can kindness be more powerful than charm? I didn't make my whole day about her. I still saw my friends, played soccer on weekends, laughed at dumb shows. I had fun, even without her. I think she liked that. People don't want someone who's always waiting. They like someone who has their own happy life. One time she asked, "What do you do for fun?" I told her. She smiled and said, "That's cool." It felt good. I wasn't chasing. I was just living. And she was slowly walking into my world. Could being yourself be the best way to attract someone? One day I brought her favorite snack. Not on a date, not as a gift, just a simple, "Saw this and thought of you." She smiled wide and said, "You remembered?" I just nodded. I didn't ask for anything in return. I wasn't trying to impress. I just cared. That moment stayed with her. I could see it. People don't forget the little things. Giving without grabbing shows your heart. It's not about money or showing off. It's about being thoughtful. When was the last time a small thing made you feel big? She dropped her bag. Books spilled. People walked by. I bent down, helped pick them up. I didn't say anything cool or clever. I just helped. She looked at me, eyes soft. "Thanks," she said. Sometimes love grows when you do simple things without expecting a reward. Being there on small, messy days shows more than big words. I didn't need her to fall for me that second. I just wanted her to feel supported. Can showing up quietly be louder than big gestures? Some days she was full of energy. I matched it. We joked and laughed. Some days she was quiet. I didn't push. I just sat nearby, maybe shared a few calm words. I followed her vibe, not to fake it, but to make her feel seen and safe. She noticed. People like when you understand their mood without asking too much. It made our bond feel real, like we were learning to move together in rhythm. Is understanding someone's silence just as important as hearing their words? One day she said, "I don't let people in easily." I didn't try to change her mind. I just said, "That's okay. I'm here." I didn't try to dig into her past or make her talk. I let her take her time. She started sharing little stories later, piece by piece. She was testing me, seeing if I'd push, but I never did. And slowly, she opened the door a little more each day. Could waiting be the kindest way to walk into someone's heart? No tricks, no cheesy lines, just time. I gave her my attention, my patience, my honest self. We talked, walked, shared snacks, music, quiet moments. Day by day, we got closer. No rush, no big moment. Just little things building up like bricks forming a home. Some people want fast love, but fast love fades. Ours was slow and soft and stronger. Can something built slowly last longer? She wore new earrings one day. I said, "Nice." Her eyes lit up. Another time, she was extra quiet. I asked, "Tired today?" She nodded, surprised. Noticing little things showed I cared. Not just about how she looked, but how she felt. People want to be noticed in real ways. She started noticing me back too. My laugh, my habits, my favorite snack. That's when I knew she was looking at me with heart. Can real love hide in small details? One rainy afternoon, we sat and talked for hours. About family, dreams, fears, even funny memories. We weren't flirting. We weren't trying to impress. We were just real. I felt something strong. Not butterflies, but peace. Like I was exactly where I was meant to be. She leaned in, smiled more. She trusted me with her thoughts. That meant everything. That day, it felt like we went from something small to something meaningful. Can true connection come from being fully real? One morning, I woke up to a message from her. "Wanna grab coffee today?" My heart jumped. Not because of the coffee, but because she reached out first. We met, talked, laughed, sat close. She touched my arm without thinking, called me by a nickname, smiled like I mattered. I felt it. She was falling too, not because I chased her, but because I made her feel safe, seen, and special. Did all those small steps lead to this one big moment? It wasn't magic. It wasn't one big move. It was time. It was kindness. It was laughter, patience, care and being real. I didn't try to make her love me. I just became someone worth loving. And slowly, gently, she saw it. So if someone asked me, how do you make someone fall in love with you? I'd smile and say, do you think it's really about love? Or about being someone who feels like home? Tell me your answer in comment section, like this video, and also subscribe to this channel.